Serious questions are being raised about Britain's involvement in the war in Yemen. Seen over 3,000 people killed. Sky News has travelled to the battle-torn region, the damage done by Saudi-led airstrikes. It's claimed the UK has approved billions of pounds in military sales to Saudi Arabia, and we found evidence that British-made warheads were used to kill. Sky's Middle East correspondent Shireen Tadros reports from Yemen's Sana'a.
Not much in Yemen has been said in this war, and in the mountains around the capital, where Houthi rebels are stationed, the devastation is most acute. We drove through these hills with those from the UN-trained Yemen Mine Action Center. They led us to what they described as a collection of weapons dropped by the Saudi-led coalition. We saw dozens of different types of bombs, rockets and missiles. Officials say they collected all this in the past few months from the capital and nearby areas. We can't verify exactly where these weapons were found or who used them. Amongst the missions, though, we discovered this. Arms researchers at Human Rights Watch identified it for us as a UK-made warhead from a missile used by the Saudi force to take out enemy air defences. But after a few minutes on the ground, our advisors told us to leave. Saudi coalition warplanes hovering above. Serious questions are being asked about the UK's involvement in a war that so far killed more than 3,200 civilians. 60% of those by airstrikes. The UK is reported to have approved £2.8 billion in military sales to Saudi Arabia since the start of the war last year. The government has also admitted to sending personnel to Saudi to provide, quote, advice and help on the rules of war.
We've documented dozens of strikes done by the Saudi-led coalition that have been disproportionate and indiscriminate. They haven't improved over the course of the year. So I really ask the question, what are these trainers doing? Are they failing in giving trainings? And we demand that the UK government answer as to what their role is in these trainings and why we haven't seen an improvement on the ground. There's a big question of whether there's actually complicity on the side of the UK government if they've been sitting there in that war room as these strikes have been carried out.
This was Yemen's own ceramics factory. It was hit last year, killing a civilian in what